episode is brought to you by Pure Anus Extract. We're gonna make some anus flavored candy. Hey, tiny home cooking. Yes. So today, in the tiny home, we are making a cooking show. Yes. And we are going to be making candy. Ooh, hard candy. Ooh, kind of soft hard candy. Ooh. And the ingredients we're going to use yes, so we have molasses, maple syrup, pure vanilla, raw turbinado cane sugar. Those are the ingredients. These are the tools. We have a pie pan, butter knife, candy thermometer, and heavy duty tinfoil. We are going to be making this candy. Never made candy before, but I watched some videos on it. I don't really have a recipe. I just kind of throw in the ingredients in there that I have. Today's episode is brought to you by Pure Anus Extract. We're gonna make some anus flavored candy. So we added maple syrup. What is this? Molasses. Yes. Just basically really, really dirty sugar full of all kinds of minerals. Woo! Damn. I wouldn't recommend doing that. No idea how much I'm putting in there. I'm just kind of going. The molasses is like a flavor. That's the way I'm looking at it. The molasses is a flavor. The maple is a flavor. The vanilla is a flavor. But I'm going to put the vanilla in at a different time. And I'm using raw turbinado sugar because I'm like a hippie or something. Oh, okay. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and add this whole entire amount, which I don't know how much that is. It says on there if I put my glasses. 24 ounces. 24 ounces. You know, after I put that in there, that doesn't make that molasses look like it's going to be much of a flavor. So we are going to light our burner and turn it on low, because the last thing you want to do is burn this stuff. I'm going to put a little more molasses in there just because that's what I want to do. Okay, now the next step is, this looks like a rectal thermometer. Okay, now for my extensive research, we're going to just over 300, like 310 for hard crack, opposed to soft crack. It's not me, it's what it says. It's what it says. It says crack. Alright, this is going to be a very slow process. As you can see, that's the heat that I'm hitting it with, which might be a little bit too snissy. I might be snissified a little bit on that one. Snissy, not a sissy, a snissy. Okay, so don't be commenting and then I'm hating on sissies. It's all about the snissy. what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to cool it down. Holy cow. I'm trying to cool it down, and then I'm trying to stretch it and manipulate it. So I've got all the flavor in there. So this is the tricky part. This is the tricky part. I gotta let the outsides harden a little bit and then start to mix it. I don't really have the gloves that I need. I haven't quite got everything that I need to make this work right, I don't think, but you know, I'm gonna give it my best. Now, a giant dirty thing is nothing I've ever seen anybody work with. I'm moving this around to suck the heat out of it. Once it gets dry, or once it gets cool enough, then it's malleable. See if I can get this sugar off this knife here. I'm working with limited tools here. That's okay, because it's not rocket science. It's candy making. Alright, now this is molasses, maple, vanilla candy. That's the ingredients. We'll see the actual flavor profile is as we get done with this whole part here. So if it's one thing I've learned from watching candy making videos, it's that candy cools at different temperatures. So the candy in the center, super hot, the candy on the edge is not so much. But there's this perfect point where you can kind of just lift it up, mix the temperatures. Right. It's kind of the goal here. Yeah. So it's sticking to the glass a little bit. Some places it is, some places it isn't. And I got a feeling it's sticking where I'm messing with it too soon. It's super hot still. I can feel cavities starting in my mouth. I don't think I'm getting enough cooling. I'm getting a lot of stickiness to the pan where if it cooled off. I don't know, that just might be my recipe though. Residue. Well, that is some interesting tasting candy. definitely, it's molasses candy. Just a very little hint of vanilla in the end, which is actually kind of nice. Finishes with vanilla. I actually don't even think I tasted the maple. Not even a side note. I just put this outside for a couple minutes if that would make my life easier or harder. I think I want it cool. It's going outside. It's super cold out. Oh, this is a side that I didn't mess with first. And it seems to have the same residue left over. This candy, what I like about it, it's pure sugar, but it's not too sweet. I have got to get this out of this pan. Hopefully I didn't get it too cool. Well, there's still a lot of heat in it. So now I'm trying to push the hotter candy onto the cooler candy. Equalize the temperature before I start pulling it. And look at that candy. This is some interesting candy. Let me know what you think it looks like in the comment section below. This candy is really good because it's not super sweet. It's like all sugar, but because of molasses, it tones it down. It's really good, actually. Chewing on a knife, probably not a good idea, but with this kind of grill, who gives a F? If I was being judged on looks, I'd probably get judged harshly. But flavor, no, that's another story. Well, I'm not even tasting the whipped up stuff yet. So let's take a look. So that's candy. I know it doesn't look like candy, but trust me, it's even like not really bad sticky. I think ginger in there would be really good too. Maybe some anus. Anus. This is what happens when I eat candy, man. I become the great cornholio. Alright, so the only thing left is to break that candy up into non-turd looking pieces. This one's even bigger. That one might smack in half, maybe. The problem is it's smacking stuff everywhere. Little bits of sugar are flying, which is not optimal. So I made myself a bunch of candy that's like huge. My hands are so blistered that attacking the candy right now is extra painful. And there's no amount of candy in this little jar that's going to make that pain go away. So I can't go over here until I feel like breaking it up. It really is crack. Hard crack. Look at that. That's enough candy to last me forever, I think, pretty much. But I have all these other flavors, like anus flavored candy. There is a little bit of difference to the ones with air. Everything I've tasted so far has had no air. Well, there it is. This is how to make a bag of... It's like a jawbreaker. It's like a jawbreaker. You too could have 6 blisters and a big bag full of chocolate candy. Hey, if you like this video, like and subscribe.